I'm so scared.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's fine. All right, so we are live with the Three Nerd Podcast.
And we're doing it old school.
Yeah, just the two of us. Just the two of us. In the sky, just the two of us. You and I. Okay.
I don't know the words to this song.
I don't either. So, we didn't have a podcast last week for a couple reasons. I went out of town. I went way out of town. Like, I took a plane and then took another plane. Like, I had to take 2 planes to get there and 2 planes to get back.
And not a Missouri plane, but an actual working airplane.
No, it was like a plane of existence.
it was just going across plains of nothing but corn and gravel and more corn and maybe some water.
This was my badge. This was my weekend pass. I can show it off because like it's actually not dirty, but we'll say exactly where I went if there wasn't any glare on it. This weekend pass there on the bottom.
But you're also running into this problem that your camera doesn't focus that well.
Yeah, I noticed. It's fine.
Look at these Doritos.
No, I went to Rochester's Erotic Arts Festival. It's fun.
Now that sounds kinky.
I will tell you, I did everything they tell you not to do. Or at least your parents should tell you not to do. So kids listening to this, don't do this. Not in the kinky side. No.
2 minutes in and we're already demonetized.
We've been demonetized. We're never gonna be monetized.
You're probably right, but specific.
We can change the name to the Demonetized Podcast.
You know that wouldn't be the worst idea, but anyway, regardless.
I flew across the country to go hang out with someone I've only known online. And I literally, because I didn't know where they lived, I didn't know the address for any of the other stuff. The most I could tell people is like, I'm going to be landing at this airport and I'm going to the convention, to this convention. Here's the website. If I go missing, that's your clues. Have fun.
Indeed, there was no indication on where you were going. You didn't even tell me what you were going to. You just told me you were going to New York. So everyone at work was asking me, "Well, where's Jane at? Where's Jane at? Like, she hasn't been here in like a week," and it's like someplace
in New York.
New York bound. I don't know.
Yes, technically, given what the festival was. I just turned your sentence into a pun. Roll with it.
I didn't even get the pun.
New York bound. I was in New York at
Oh my god. I feel the need to be mad at that. Okay.
Almost like the one this morning.
You know what? The one this morning was clever. And I really like the fact that you posted it on Facebook and Justin realized just how clever it was.
I posted that on Bree's Discord, and like the first response was "Get out!"
Get out!
Because it starts out so serious, and then just boom. Should I read that off here?
You know what? Go for it.
So I was watching a Spanish movie. I was watching a Spanish movie the other day, and the plot, the backstory were extremely confusing. I spent a good chunk of the movie completely confused as to the backstory, the plot, and everything. And suddenly, one of the characters stopped and started to explain everything. I have to say, I was blown away. I guess nobody expects the Spanish exposition.
No. It's one of those puns that actually like. It hurts to consume, but you can't be mad at it. Like,
yeah.
it just hits so hard.
I love those long build-ups where it's like completely serious. Like this is something that someone could be literally having a talk about. Like, I saw this movie the other day. And you could just literally get into this full thing and think this is a conversation and suddenly pun.
Those are the puns where people just walk away.
Which is why I posted it on Facebook. I had to send it to you first just to get like your stamp of approval. And once I had that, it was like, boom, Facebook.
So I'm your quality control for your puns now.
If you want to kill me, then it's probably a bad pun. If you don't, no, if you face palm, it's probably a bad pun. If you want to kill me, it's probably a good one.
Hey, Lazrpo, why is your phone going off? Oh, Jay's just sending me enough puns to probably fill an entire chat room full of nothing but hate. I'm a pre-approval process now.
But yeah, I basically went and spent 3 days in New York with someone who, prior to landing in New York, I had never physically met. I knew what they looked like. They knew what I looked like. That was it, and that was strictly because of pictures, and we both streamed.
That sounds really scary.
Yeah.
Very off-putting for a first meeting.
Yeah, I kind of feel like a custard.
Very disastrous of a first meeting.
Yes. I won't argue.
You're on point with your pun game today. But yes, I'm just happy to hear that it all turned out pretty darn well. Like, you had a good time, right?
Oh, I had a fantastic time. Like, okay, so the thing is, at this place, there is everybody from it's basically the whole idea is it's a bunch of people from different walks of life, be them straight, be them gay, be them trans, be them whatever. Everybody comes together because they all have interest in the erotic arts.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody comes together. So it's everybody coming together for where basically you're in a place where literally, unless it's a crime, no one's going to shame you. No one cares. I was able to just go in, I was able to go in the restroom and actually converse and actually be myself and be completely fine. No one gave a shit I was in there.
I would hope that people would give shits in a restroom, personally.
Shute. Anyways,
go on. No one gave a shit that you were using the gender appropriate restroom, which does not happen in Missouri.
No, I was wearing my skull dress on the second day. Well, literally both days I was getting complimented on my outfit, but the second day I think I got more compliments out of my skull dress and out of one of my other outfits I wore that I changed into there towards the end of the day. I got a lot of compliments for how I was looking. Everybody was extremely nice, extremely sweet. It was fine. The workshops and stuff were great. Everything. It was nothing but like a friendly atmosphere. I don't handle lots of people well. I still had that issue of there's too many people, I can't do this. But I didn't feel in danger at any point. I just felt uncomfortable. Strictly due to the number of people.
Right.
It's a convention that I actually felt just comfortable. Like I knew almost anybody there. Like there was two instances in which I saw someone basically try and be rude about how other people were. One was when me and the person I was with were having lunch down in the bar. I had my tail, because I wore my tail in my ears the whole time. I had mine pulled around to my side because it's an electric one. It wags, so I couldn't sit on it. So I had to pull it to my side, so it was hooked on the side of my belt.
Mm-hmm.
The person I was with, Kaya, they had theirs still on the back of their pants, because theirs was just a regular one. Someone grabbed it and then was like, "Why the hell are you wearing a tail?" That person got pretty much like that person got put in their place, and then we got apologized to.
Why are you wearing a tail? That's a very, you know, that seems like the least of someone's problems at an erotic arts festival.
Right? Oh my gosh, we're downstairs having lunch, and that's their problem.
Like I'm sure you've seen people wearing like S&M bondage stuff and relative stuff that would be considered relatively lewd in standard like going to Walmart or Walgreens attire, and yet your tail offends me. I don't know. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm typing something out, so I don't want to say this out loud.
Oh. Okay.
That was just one room, and the way they had that room, like everything was over on this side, and then over here you had to go through a set of curtains, through another set of curtains, and it was right there. The only reason I know where that room was is the furry mixer was in the room right next to it.
That's some stuff like if you type into E621, you get some very interesting niche.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody go type furry mixer into E.
You know what? I'm gonna do that right now.
Oh my gosh.
But
yeah, you understand why I typed that instead of saying it.
That's one of the ones that blurs the lines.
It's one of those.
No, like.
But yeah, that stuff's going on upstairs. There's people from that room who are occasionally coming out and walking around, but a tail was the problem.
You get 4 pages of results on E621 if you type that in.
What, furry mixer?
No, what you typed in.
The acronym.
Not necessarily the acronym, but the second part of your previous statement.
Oh, okay.
4 pages. And yeah. they're all creeping me out.
Yeah. Yeah, they will.
But
the other time that there was an issue was there was someone who was freaking out about Kaya having Kaya was wearing a Zentai suit a couple times, especially when Kaya was doing one specific thing, when they were working one specific area, and the person was like, but you can't see your face, and the eyes are what connects, and all this other stuff, and it's like, what's good for you isn't necessarily good for this person. This person may like this. You may like that. That person also got told off pretty good. It's like,
well, good. It's funny how I sent a link. It's funny how a platform that's or not platform, a convention built on the entirety of accepting oneself, accepting everyone else because you're being open about uh, essentially eroticism.
I'm sending that to her. I'm sending that to her right now. There's no way around it.
I didn't know what a Zentai suit was, so I decided to type it in, and that's the third result. But it's strange how people can find something to get upset about in a situation where literally you're supposed to accept everyone. Like they already put out all of the Heart's Progress people kind of situation. So like you'd think that they would at least be accepting of a Zentai suit or a tail.
Right?
I mean, you go to the website and the website alone is more offensive than a tail. Because you see a back. Whoa. But I am glad to hear that you had a pretty darn good time. Work was much worse than where you were. Because we're getting started with the inventory process. We could have used you there.
When is inventory?
Fucking.
Did I plan my vacation right, or do I come back before inventory starts?
You come back before inventory starts.
Dang.
Yeah. Because you come back. Why do I remember this? I'm being stupid with dates today.
I come back this week.
Oh, then yeah, you're like 2 weeks out. We can have 2 weeks out. But the good news is, for everyone else goes on vacation before then. So, so good on us, eh? I know 3 people who aren't going to be there.
Oh. I also heard that our manager seems to think that I don't like him. Because even though he's my favorite manager, because I took off such a large chunk of time.
Took off a large chunk of time because you were going someplace.
Exactly.
He's not really having the best of times right now. We just had a support manager quit.
That wasn't very supportive of him.
No, in fact, he was sending me messages today. The former support manager, telling me that his job's going really well, and he thinks that I would like it. So who knows? Maybe I'll go next.
Please, at least 2 weeks notice us.
I if there's one thing I ever decided on doing in my life, it's that I'm not going to abandon entire positions because I just kind of want to leave. To be entirely fair, that I'm glad that he got a new job where he's enjoying it, but should have done it a better way.
I've always turned in a 2-week notice, always waited out my 2-week notice.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Like, that's a stipulation in starting a new job is, hey, I need to leave this one right.
Well, because it's only the good thing to do. They're having to replace you because of something you're doing. So at least give them the slack. I mean,
well, yeah, and at the same point in time, it also prevents you from burning a bridge. If you give a 2-week notice, it means that you are going to be more likely to be rehireable than if you just stop coming in or get fired.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they have to terminate you suddenly instead of
actually waiting out.
Yeah, instead of you actually waiting it out, then you they're not going to want to hire you again because you're not going to be. They're not going to view you as reliable.
Well, and this is something I was actually talking to a few other people about, where their response to me saying that, because trust me, we have the same opinion on that, was that they can request that you don't actually call your previous job, and it's like, so then they know that you didn't actually go through and have a decent job experience at the last job. So if they're calling for a reference, or if you wind up losing this job and going to another one, you're kind of boned.
Yeah. Well, like I quit Walmart. I did my 2-week notice, quit, and went on to working for a trucking company.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for them for 2 years. When I quit them, when I applied back to Walmart and quit that trucking job, I worked my 2 weeks at that trucking job, my last 2 weeks, put in a 2 weeks notice, and then did orientation. In fact, if I remember right, I got in on like Sunday and had orientation on Monday.
Sounds about right. I mean,
but even then, like I made sure Walmart knew, hey, I have to leave this job. Hey, this job literally takes me out of state weekly.
Yeah, don't expect me back anytime soon.
If for some reason I miss orientation, it's not because I flaked out. It's because they put me out. And I'll catch the next one. And we had an understanding.
Mm-hmm. I mean, geez, I guess it just goes to show.
But
Here,
like,
go ahead.
I worked for Walmart once before. I quit Walmart. When I came back to Walmart, and it was literally, hi, I'd like to go ahead and work for you all again. I put in my application on Monday, had my interview on Wednesday, and had the job offer on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I quit the correct way.
Well, and we were desperate. We were insanely desperate. We had just lost a ton of people. But that's not to say that you must have been a pretty good worker at the previous Walmart, because they also denied a lot. We're a very picky company.
Yeah. We're a company that really likes to picky your nose. I'm losing it.
That wasn't. Hey, now I'm the one with the drinks. I bought SodaStream stuff again. That was really loud. But you're a unicorn.
I could have been, but I wanted to stay a kitty. Because I have.
You're a unikitty.
On.
No. I mean, look, there's already enough stuff going on here. You're wearing cat ears. You admitted to wearing a tail at the erotic arts. I almost said erotic arts institute. Like there's a school to it.
There actually kind of is in St. Louis. It's open on Fridays and Saturdays in the evening till 4 a.m. And they do classes and then play.
Mom, I'm going to school. I got condoms though. Don't worry. But I was going to say, you're wearing ears. You have a set of unicorn ears. You have another set of ears. You have a tail. You're wearing a Rocket Raccoon shirt. I think it's safe to say why you went. No, I told myself after you go to this convention, I wasn't going to keep razzing you on being a closeted furry.
Why? Because I went to a furry mixer?
Well, I was going to directly say, because it's not fair of me to say stuff like that because you aren't a furry, but now you just added, you know what? Whatever.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, that was my thing. Like, I was being a dick, basically calling Jay out as a furry for like the last 6 months. Because of My Little Pony. Because of My Little Pony. The cat ears and the whole Neko vibe.
Yes, and why do you have a sloth head in the corner?
That is entirely because I was having fun.
You know, you have the discordant chair and a sloth head, and you're like, I was giving them shit for being a furry. It's like right there on your bed. It looks like you've got to do it. You do it yourself fursuit.
I do it myself fursuit. Look, there is a garbage bag. I'm already close enough.
Oh, ow, oh, God. That's bad.
Furry trash. Furry trash.
No, don't call furries trash.
Furries aren't trash. Furries are nice people. But no, I've gone ahead and told myself to probably stop directly calling you a furry after you've, you know, literally after you said you've gone to a furry mixer. So why am I doing this now? I'm like 20 minutes too late.
In my defense, I was at the mixer because of a friend, not because I wanted to be there.
Okay, if you say so. Now let's talk about our personas. Please don't bring up the four-armed, two-dicked werewolf.
I don't know about that one, but I hear that.
Oh, yes, you do. Well, Lazrpo, why did you bring it up? Because I have a feeling it might eventually come up again. You don't remember me talking about the four-armed, two-dicked werewolf that I bought as an adopt from a guy because he needed money?
Oh! Oh!
And then he asked me for a storyline for the character, and I'm like, see ya. And I just ditched. It's like, I don't want this. Like, this is one of the weirdest, stupid things I've ever seen. But yes, everybody. Four-armed, two-dicked werewolf. Coming to theaters in a city near you. Probably NC-17 and probably showing at the 2019 Rochester Erotic Arts.
Well, I'll be there. I'll let you know if it happens.
Well, I'll be there.
I've already decided I'm going back next year. I'm just trying to get people to go with me or meet up with me. I'm trying to get it so it's not just the one person, because I kind of felt bad. They spent pretty much, apart from 2 hours on one day and mostly 2 hours on another day. So pretty much apart from 4 hours in total, they pretty much stuck with me for the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this is a once a year thing, and you're taking, and you're sure you've got me here, you've got me to travel all the way here to go to this thing. But if there's something you wanted to do, you could go do it. Instead, it's like, there was one specific thing that we went to because of them, and of course the mixer because they were running it.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that, everything else is like, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And it's like, ah.
So here.
So next year I want to bring more people so I could potentially be like, look, I have people with me. No one needs to freak out. I'll stick with these people. You can go do what you want.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. They were being protective of you.
Very.
That's actually the best people to be with at a convention for the first time.
Oh, I agree. I was very thankful to have them there, to be with them, because they did do a really good job of keeping an eye on me and making sure I was okay and making sure all that other stuff. Like, they did make me feel safe and comfortable, on top of the fact that I realized the environment I was in was very, very good, too.
Mm-hmm. Very accepting, except for Tails.
Except Tails.
Poor Sonic came and bring his friend. That's exactly the reaction I was hoping for. Out of context Sonic pun. Well, sheesh. That's it for this week's podcast. They're I mean, unfortunately, like, as it is, what has happened this week? I mean, WrestleMania was this week.
Yeah, I know, and I trolled a bunch of people over that. That was great.
You're trolling people over WrestleMania?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, were you doing stuff like posting stuff on Facebook saying, like, Jinder Mahal became the champion again? Ooh. Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar, which will never happen. It might have already happened.
Essentially, I can't remember. Someone said that WrestleMania was going on, and I responded back with, "What's WrestleMania?"
Oh God.
I played complete stupid. It's like I was like, "Wait, is WrestleMania that event that big competition that the Undertaker won every year?" I was just playing like someone who doesn't not watch any wrestling at all, and was just playing off like that. And they're sitting there like, "Oh my gosh, you poor innocent child!" And then I just suddenly spun everything around, and they got pissed.
Yeah. You've only been a half-assed like following it after following it whole ass before. But WrestleMania was pretty eventful this year. Apparently, it was really good, but nothing really happened. One of your least favorite wrestlers was there.
Oh,
Daniel Bryan. I mean, he's up there with my favorites, but you could have watched Daniel Bryan make his return. It's the return of the GOAT. Yes, yes, yes.
Does he get to return to center?
I'm sorry, what was that? What?
Nothing.
Why are we making it? That was an awful pun.
I know it was. I feel bad.
You should feel bad. That pun hurt.
I have higher standards for my pun. I made a Spanish exposition pun, and then I just do that one.
It's dropping so fast.
It's dropping like my IQ.
It's dropping like the Dow Jones, but it's going up 420.69. 42069. You don't believe me?
That's just...
Oh shit, that stuff fell fast.
Yeah, the Dow Jones is down 218.55. So what was that?
But it was up 42069.
It was up, and then...
I'm trying to find the picture before I lose context. Hold on. Well, don't hold on because we're live. But you know what I mean. There's a picture. It did actually go up 42069.
It went down because Trump taunted Russia.
I love our president. So are we just going out of the way now? Let's just go to war with Russia. Let's just jump the gun. We'll do that. We'll lose our economy. We'll probably get bombed. We'll be good. You'll be dead. I'll be dead. Everyone's dead.
That sounds like a win-win.
Like, if I'm dead, I get my wish, and everyone else doesn't have to deal with me anymore, so that's cool.
Well, I mean, see, that would upset me.
You'd be dead too, though.
Well, yeah, see, that's the benefit. I don't have to worry about being upset by that because I won't have to think about it.
We're like a couple miles away from each other.
So I found a hilarious podcast while I was in New York. It was shown to me. Mm-hmm. And it's something that I strongly suggest. I've listened to like 5 episodes of it since it was introduced to me. It's a fairly mainstream, fairly popular one. Like, they did a show from the red carpet for a Broadway musical. So I figured I was going to play it up by saying a show from the red carpet and then bring it back down by saying Broadway musical.
That's a weird combination of words. So, yeah.
Podcast, red carpet, Broadway. Yes.
It's all a thing.
It is. Essentially, it's called My Brother, and Me, and it's 3 brothers. And obviously, my brother, and me, who else, no, it's 2 brothers and someone who just calls them brother. No. Anyways.
Kind of like the daddy thing.
Well, the biggest thing they do, the majority of what they do is they go on like they started out going to like Yahoo and just picking random questions from the Yahoo Yahoo answers.
Mm-hmm.
And just reading the questions off and then coming up with their own bullshit answers. Sometimes really clever. Sometimes really stupid.
I'm reading. First of all, they're going to be at the Peabody on May 3rd.
Yes.
You picked an awful time to find this out. Also, they have how many fucking episodes? 401 episodes.
Yes.
Well, if I do start this, I apparently have some catching up to do.
Yeah, there's a reason.
2010. Okay.
There's a reason I've been like binging their stuff though, because it's hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna have to check this out because just the titles alone are strange.
The Escape from Margaritaville, Red Carpet Extravaganza, Max Cool Jazz, Stink Bar, Rest in Reese's Pieces, Burt Reynolds,
No
Independence, Independence Jumanji 3. And each one of their titles is literally just, it's a random one-off, a random joke, something that happened in the episode. Probably like the standout part in some instances, but Diagnosis Onions.
I am personally a fan of No Kings, Only McCheese. Yeah.
But yeah, they have a couple others, other podcasts they do, if I understand correctly, but that's their main one. Because they used to have one where they did where they basically played D&D, but as a podcast.
Mm-hmm. Land Before Time, but after pizza. Yeah.
But they pull.
Go on.
They pull most of their questions from either Reddit or Yahoo.
I'm gonna have to check this out because this seems just goofy enough to be up my alley.
I that's why I was going to suggest it to you, because it's good listening in the car, and it's just stupidly hilarious.
Now here's the big question though. How many episodes do they record live and throw up there? I might go to the Peabody.
I'm confused.
There's some that are live, aren't there?
Well, like the red carpet one was technically live. That's edited down. Like they record it and then they edit it down so they can remove out bad parts, remove out stuff they don't want said, remove out other, stuff like that. Just trim it down and fix the audio if needed.
I gotcha.
They got shit on though because of the red carpet thing where they ended it. One of the celebrities was like, "How many microphones do you need for a podcast?" Because they had 5 microphones. They had their things set up for like their all their stuff set up to record with, because they basically just took their entire podcast set up to the red carpet. It's like
microphones. Yeah,
they had 5 microphones. I think one was in case they had a failure. One was to give to the people that, so that they could talk into the microphone when they asked them the questions, and then one for each brother. So realistically, it wasn't stupid.
It wasn't dumb. They had a failsafe,
but they got roasted for it.
Yeesh. Well, I'll definitely have to check this out. The site alone intrigues me because we have a podcast. This probably would have been a better option than the previous one to host it. If we ever get back to if I ever get back to trying to actually cut these down and post them as podcasts. We've gotten to the point where half of the stuff is visual anyway.
Yeah. Well, we could still cut out some of that stuff and trim it down and try and make some digestible chunks if we could actually do some decent stuff.
And if YouTube would stop being dumb and closing down sites that allow you to download video, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that too.
My main platform for downloading videos is gone.
Aww.
Rest in peace, KeepVid. You will be missed. Whatever. But as far as actually getting this to being a podcast, there's some of these that are going to be entirely unusable. You know, like the one where we do nothing but dress up as goths. Or the one where it was Moon, Ivy, and Runny. They were doing nothing but gobble at each other for 40 minutes. And also 9.5. First of all, that turned into a cat, and I don't appreciate that. You're colon 3. Is that a thing?
Huh?
That is a thing.
What, the colon 3?
The colon 3 actually turns into a cat on this thing.
Yes. That's a cat face. Ah!
That was not a cat face.
That's the cat face.
But yeah, there's gonna be some interesting episodes if I ever get back on that track.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of work.
I'm gonna have to somehow cut out all the Pink and Kelly Clarkson songs. But that'll be okay. Maybe. What is my life? But hello?
Okay.
Your audio was gone for a while.
Nice. It happens. I'm used to it. My shit just shits. I don't know. No, I actually had a point where my computer completely forgot how to use my snowball. So I had to unhook everything, hook everything back in, get everything restarted. It pissed me off.
Oh my god.
Then I had to go through each of my programs and tell all of my programs to use the snowball again.
That's the worst. You know, you'd think that computers would be at least a little bit smarter to realize that you use a microphone constantly. Because mine did that too, and it started using the Logitech. The day that I did all those mic gags, I decided to use the Logitech microphone instead of my actual one.
Well, like I have this microphone that goes to my headset.
Mm-hmm.
I have this microphone right here. I have this microphone up here. I have that microphone right there. I have 4 microphones in total, 3 plugged in. I just tell it to use the USB one.
Here, let's listen to the audio quality tank.
Holy cow, I can tell the difference.
Here's my Logitech microphone as compared to this. It's sad how it's, you know, it's just rough how computers will just decisively forget. Normally after an update.
Yeah, normally.
A 20-minute long update that everyone has to wait for because you're in the middle of trying to do a podcast. But I don't know. Computers are stupid. You know what else is stupid, though?
What?
I could bring this up right now. YouTube shootings. Because we didn't get a chance to talk about it before. Because the same week that happened, we decided to not do the podcast. And by decided, I mean, I guess... I don't know what was on your plate. I'm sure you were packing to go to New York.
Yeah.
But I slept. I do a lot of sleeping through podcasts. But there was a shooting at YouTube Space, and that's not cool, especially because of why it happened. Did you ever get any more information on it other than the fact that it was just a vegan bodybuilder?
No, it wasn't. It was a lady.
Yeah, she was a vegan bodybuilder.
Wait, she was a vegan bodybuilder?
She was, I believe, an Iranian vegan bodybuilder.
Wow.
That did a lot of her videos in a native tongue. Essentially, what wound up happening was she started getting demonetized for all of her videos because, you know, YouTube YouTube is seeing itself as a platform for monetization based on your views, and she apparently wasn't getting the greatest amount of views. Combine that with the fact that they were making all of her videos yellow, and don't know why that was happening. You know, it was getting a nice demonetized symbol, and her reaction to that was to drive to YouTube headquarters. Her family reported her missing, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, they reported her missing and said she's very dangerous. If she drove all that way, she's going to do something. But the police shunned it off. And she went in there and shot 3 people and wounded them, and then shot herself and killed herself. And that's fortunately that's where it ends. But did you see the video that I sent you, or
no?
Have you ever seen any of her videos?
No.
You never see. Well, vegan bodybuilder, I believe Iranian lady. She didn't make very high quality content. Like, it's obvious as to why she wasn't monetized, but the fact that her demonetization happened all at one fell swoop basically is the reason why this all happened. Here, let me see if I can't find a video for you. I don't even remember her name. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, this is going to be harder to find than I thought. Nazim Agdam.
I wonder if she got 3 strikes yet.
They took her channel down. In fact, there's a lot of controversy surrounding that because she didn't do anything wrong as per the rules, but they took her channel down.
They did take her channel down?
Yeah, her channel is gone.
Nice. Well, I mean, she did shoot 3 employees, so we'll call that 3 strikes. That's bad for multiple reasons. That's bad for multiple reasons.
Well, we're reaching that Carrie Fisher level again. Yeesh. I guess the that really threw me off. You shouldn't say stuff like that. I know Daily Motion had a video of hers. I mean, it looks like a lot of her videos are now being reposted onto YouTube, which is a good and bad thing. Every time I click one of her videos, I'm losing brain cells. Holy shit.
That is it.
It's not good. Her Instagram's also been deleted. That's not allowed, guys. You're not supposed to do that. Specifically, I'm looking for a specific one. There's one where she's auditioning for America's Got Talent and she's a ninja. But no, her content was not good. That shouldn't be a determinant on whether or not she should have been demonetized, but YouTube was in the right. They're trying to protect their brand and they're trying to make sure quality content gets supported. And this was not quality content. But the end result is that like, that definitely isn't a thing that should have happened. Unfortunately, no one got killed. People got seriously hurt, but no one got killed except for her, which was fine. So, you know, it's all good.
Yeah.
But I do have to. I find it interesting that everyone was making the joke that she was demonetized, and then it actually turned out to be true. And that's why it happened. Like, that's some next level shit. That is not a reason to put people's lives in danger. Unfortunately, as far as I know, everyone's okay. So we're good. Now if only I could. Now if only I could find the fucking thing I'm looking for. That might be good. Oh yeah, she's getting re-uploaded like crazy over here. On the YouTube.
Of course she is.
Here, enjoy.
Okay.
That was the wrong tab. For those who want to see it, look up Nazim Sab's Meat is Murder.
NazimSabs.com.
Yeah, it used to be up. It's gone now.
Oh, it's gone too?
Yeah, it was a very worrying site though. Like it was really it was pretty fucked. You can find image captures of the site itself. It was very poorly put together, and it had a lot of vegan and bodybuilder stuff on it, and then it just gets to this point where it's like YouTube is demonetizing my video, and I find this unacceptable, and stuff like that. So she's her own mess. Well, she was. Unfortunately, and this is going to sound really bad, but she died before she was able to take anyone's life. So good. That's good. Now, hopefully, YouTube headquarters is actually going forth and trying to rectify this. I haven't heard anything from the Twitter that says that you should subscribe to black people because they're black and not because they have good content. But you know what I mean. Nikita! Shit, I forgot to mute myself. Hold on. Stop barking, you little fart ball. Are you enjoying the content?
Oh, yeah.
But, shit, there's nothing else to cover with this. She was a crazy bitch. That's all I can say.
Wow. Her video is just...
That is the quality of content you can expect. Or could expect.
This is like beginning of YouTube stuff.
Yeah, like...
This is like the quality you could get away with when YouTube first started.
Yeah, this is about that way, yeah. I mean, there are some people who are like this, though. Not saying that they're murderers, but their content is interesting. But regardless, that's all there is about this. Like, there's nothing more to go about. It is just a flash in the pan thing because a nobody decided to try and take people's lives. Isn't that right, Kita? Oh, now I called you and you just want to come up here. Like, what are you doing?
Wow.
Are you gonna watch more of this YouTube channel? Everyone watch more of this stuff now. Now it can't be monetized. She's not gonna reap the benefits. I mean, what's gonna happen is this, like, she can't get the money now. So. And also, it shows you vegans are as insane as people say they are. That's a joke, by the way.
Yeah, I just...
Vegans aren't as crazy as that.
I don't know. I think they might be.
Vegan Gains probably is. I could see him shooting up a nightclub or something like that. Or going all out in a concert with an AK, but only hypothetically. I'm covering my ass.
Today we're going to be loading this AK-47 with hypothetical rounds. They both shoot. Literally, they both shoot and don't shoot. Everything about them is figurative.
I have... This is Schrodinger's bullet, or am I going to hit you or am I not?
That sounds like any bullet.
But these are Schrodinger's bullets. They're better. Is it a bullet if it's behind a wall? Let's get all Jaden Smith in here. Look, I get it. I get it, you vape. Come here, Kita. Holy shit, you stink. Get down, Kita. It looks like someone's getting a bath. Someone's becoming a musky husky. Get out of here. Stop, please. We're doing it live. What are you doing? Stop smiling at me. What are...
We're doing it live.
Fuck it. I'm not yelling. Stop it. Come here. My dog is a sensitive snowflake. Sit down. You need a bath. Lay down. Okay. So now that that's over, I mean, we have... How long are we up to with this one?
Oh, how long are we up to with this one? We are at the 1 hour and 1 minute mark. We have successfully talked about 2 topics.
That's more topics than we sometimes get to.
Yeah, sometimes our podcast is a little corny.
Or we spend the entire time just acting goofy.
Which is fine, as long as we're having a good time. Realistically.
Exactly, positively. I mean, and even if we're having a bad time, oh my god, I searched for Nassim Agam and now I'm just... It's all over my fucking homepage. Damn it. Sometimes a bad time's good too. You know, like, sorry, I just realized your grandmother's in frame. But you know, sometimes bad times are good too. It's a self-realization thing when you try to debate people and they just shoot down your topics, or you can be talking about something and then Pink starts screaming in the background. We accept all podcasts on this here podcast. This is a podcast inclusive zone. Don't shrug at that. What are you? We accept all podcast potential. You know, political topics. We can totally rip off my brother and me. It seems like a good idea. How'd you get your start? Oh, we just shot the shit about video games, but now I just rip off my brother, and me, and do it word for word. But you know, we even accept two people who try to make things work together by bringing really messy fuzzy dogs in the circle of life.
Huh?
The circle of life. I'm scaring the shit out of my dog. There we go.
We should have invited.
Stop it,
Chris.
Chris.
It's too late now, I think.
Never. Well, actually, you know what? She's probably asleep. So
yeah, I'll remember next week.
Should have also invited Scott.
True.
He never shows up, but we could have still invited him. Oh, by the way, hardly podcast related, but I may as well bring it up because it is somewhat news. Pokemon Go. Have you gotten your Mew yet?
No, I've been working on it.
You're gonna hate it.
Why?
Part of it is that you have to evolve a Magikarp into a Gyarados. I'm currently stuck on the one where you have to find a Ditto. I swear I've clicked on every fucking Rattata and Pidgey in Missouri. And I still haven't gotten a Ditto. But also, right now specifically, I would say try to get out there because we're having a Kanto event. And all the Kanto Pokemon, except for I think regionals, are available to find in the wild. I found a Charizard at Wynham Park. And Magikarps have been like much easier to find. So if you need your 400 candies to get a Gyarados, and by the way, no, if you evolved a Gyarados before, it doesn't count. You have to evolve it for the actual event.
Ouch.
I know, right? I have a Gyarados, but I don't have 400 candies to get a second one. But
Kitty's in the... Wow. I'm in somewhere around 200. 270 candies.
I'm at 50 something. You don't click on Magikarps when you don't need the candies, and then all of a sudden, a week ago, you suddenly need the candies again. So here we are. Throw all your rare candies at Gyaradoses. But no. Pokemon Go has a Kanto event, and you can find tons of Pokemon now. It's kind of like it was before, where everything can spawn.
I literally just opened Pokemon Go, and there's a Magikarp right here.
I'm driving to your house. That's more important than the Dunsparce I got.
Yeah, well, you know, it's going to be done sparsely.
That's my pun. Don't use that. I have a Vine dedicated to that pun.
I've got 252 out of the 400 candies I need.
In fact, after the podcast, I'm probably going to be driving around. Driving around searching for Magikarps. Wait, where's my phone? Hold on. If I can find my phone. Oh, and they did take away the 8-bit sprites too. Oh well. But yeah, that's Pokemon Go related shit. Oh, also 2 times candy. 2 times candy.
I noticed when I caught the Magikarp and had 6 instead of 3.
So pineapple them. Pineapple them so you get 12.
Thank you. I didn't think of that.
Well, now you did.
Yes.
But anyway, that's it for Pokemon shit.
Yeah, next time, you know, next time we'll worry about what the Zubat droppings hold later.
Did you know Zubat? Did you know that Zubat droppings glow in the dark? Did you know that Lickitungue's tongue is as long as it is so it can eat that mad pussy every day of the week? And when it evolves, it gets Wi-Fi. That was inappropriate.
That was inappropriate.
That was very inappropriate. I'm having to adjust my volume because it auto-ducked my volume down. Google, I'm sorry. Oh, there's my phone. It's on the floor. It's exactly what I didn't expect. But geez, I go to Reddit to try and find something to talk about because we actually are we're kind of nearing the end, and I'm trying to find something short, and the first thing that I find is just like Mark Zuckerberg has been apologizing for reckless privacy violations since he was a freshman. It's like I was mentioning to one of our coworkers. I was telling him Mark Zuckerberg is going to Congress, and he kept arguing, saying that Mark Zuckerberg's not responsible for Facebook anymore. It's like he's the figurehead. If anything, yes, he is. He's the one having to go to Congress.
Yeah. Basically. I mean, you're not wrong.
Like he's the most recognizable person from Facebook, and they targeted him to go talk to Congress because of all these like Britannica shit. It's been 3 weeks. I still can't remember what it's called. But this was about a 20-minute long discussion, by the way, just that one part of the subject. He would probably be really good with the podcast if you wanted someone to infinitely talk about things that aren't really important. I'm getting this self-awareness vibe right now. I'm just endlessly talking about things that don't matter.
Yeah, we could get this person on. You could talk. Oh, right.
I don't know if it was my side or your side, but you literally froze in place.
Probably both.
But I don't know. That just shot down my whole point. Which he could talk about things that don't. He could talk about things that don't matter, like going to conventions or Pokemon Go. You can't all be some black guy.
Hi. Yes. Dinner ready?
Yours is ready. Just have to put it in the oven. 15 minutes.
Oh, you want to throw it in there? Is yours done?
Throw it away. Throw it away.
Even if it sits on the counter for a couple minutes, it's not that gonna kill me. Well, I mean, you did make it, and knowing you probably swapped spatulas to show me.
I didn't get the ping for the Discord thing, so I was like, oh, I'll join because I just ate dinner and stuff.
Hey, I love your new art.
Thank you.
Hey, fancy.
Yeah. Gotta get that VA stuff. So I'm doing this. This is a thing.
Ooh, you're becoming a voice actor.
You got more stuff I got more ideas and stuff to do for my channel. So
Very nice.
I think it'll probably be mainly comic dubs and song covers. And custom comic dubs or original.
Well, you'll go far. I believe in the Lucy Moon.
Thank you.
But don't ask us what we were talking about. We were just having a self-realization that we talk about nothing endlessly.
Has this been going for the last like few hours? Really?
It's been going on for about an hour and 5 minutes now.
A little over an hour.
So I just come in at like the last fucking probably 15 minutes of the
Hour
podcast.
15 minutes. Yeah. We're in the home stretch.
But you made it.
I did.
Congratulations.
As the fellow nerd, I need to come in and say hi.
You made it in time to do your outro. Now you just missed me talking about my vacation to New York and talking about YouTube getting shot up and talking about Pokemon Go. Nothing major.
Oh my god.
It's literally like, hello, my name is Lazrpo.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry, I didn't mean. I was gonna give a little bit of news, but
Okay, go for it.
Okay, do you remember Axemen Games and my friend Nero, they came here like 2 weeks ago, I think?
Yes.
Well, me and Axemen Games are a team, so. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be officially 2 weeks for us.
Definitely congratulations then.
Anyway.
Well, that's a good announcement. Like that, it sure beats talking about Zuckerberg shootings.
Oh. Oh, you guys heard about the new Spyro reboot that's going to be coming out in September?
Fuck yeah, Spyro's getting a reboot.
Yes.
Or a remaster, or not even, he's getting crashed.
Wait. Did Spyro already have a boot?
No, it's going to be getting a reboot here. It's coming out in September, so.
I mean, I guess it did have a boot on the PS1.
Yeah, it did. I currently have been playing Spyro Ripto's Rage for the past 3 days, and I'm bored with it. So I'm looking into finding the first few other, like, more games of Spyro because I used to have a lot of the games.
Mm-hmm.
My ass lost them. So there's a game store around here that actually has the old PS2 games. So thank fucking God, because I have a friend that works at GameStop. It's like, hey, can you do you know anything about some Spyro games that may be around? It's like, well, not here, probably online. And there's a game store like right near you. So like, oh shit, I didn't even know about it. So they look pretty promising, and hopefully I can find some reasonable priced old PS2 games.
Well, you're definitely gonna have. You're gonna enjoy a couple of the PS2 games, especially if you're playing Ripto.
Yeah.
It only gets harder from there.
Fuck Ripto, god damn it. He was the hardest fucking boss in the goddamn fucking. It only gets more challenging from there, so fuck.
It does get a lot more challenging. Have you ever played 3?
Unfortunately, I've played all of them but 1 and 3, so I don't think I want to play the first 2. Like, I don't want to play I want to wait until the reboot comes out,
right?
So it's like a surprise. But I want to at least get the games that I used to have because they're gone. I don't know where they went to. So
I've played one Spyro game.
If it's Skylanders, please don't.
No, I don't remember which one it was, but I want to say it was on the N64.
There was never a Spyro game on the N64.
Then
It was a PlayStation exclusive back then.
Then it was on PS2.
Yeah.
Then it was on PS2. I know it was on an older system. That's why I was just trying to remember. It must have been PS2 then.
When you confuse the N64 for the PS2.
No, I can't remember which system I played it on. I just know it was a while back.
Oh, no. Don't show me. No.
Hey,
No.
what are you in a fight with your computer?
Yes, I am. I don't know why it keeps doing this, but I have to hold my hand over the camera. I will, because I look like shit. No one can see this.
Hey, I rolled out of bed and came into here like 10 minutes later, so I understand. But no, seriously, I think I want to say Enter the Dragonfly is good, maybe.
I've played that one. I mean, I appreciate all the Spyro games, but that's probably the most hated Spyro game in the fandom. Actually,
Doesn't surprise me. I can't remember the names of any of them other than the first three.
Spyro is here. I might get Hero's Tale because I heard that's. I mean, I've played that one, but I heard that's probably a pretty decent game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look up and see which one it was I played.
Jay, you should get the remaster if it releases on a platform that you can play it on.
I have a PS4.
Yeah, and I'm going to be getting a PS4 just so I can play the remaster.
I'm like the only person who doesn't have a fucking PS4. Like you're getting.
No, I don't have a PS4.
But you're getting one.
Yes.
Oh. No, it wasn't that one.
I mean, I kind of want to say, yeah.
It was on the PS1. I played one of the first games.
What? Which one was the first one? Was what, Year of the Dragon, or wasn't that?
No, it was Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2, Ripto's Revenge, then Year of the Dragon, then Enter the Dragonfly.
Enter the Dragon. Oh gosh.
Well, if you don't count the Game Boy Advance releases, because Season of Ice and Season of Flame, and then Enter the Dragonfly.
See, those are the ones I don't play or didn't play. I prefer the PlayStation stuff.
Not many did. They weren't really good games.
I'm almost 20 years old, and I'm excited about playing a remaster of my childhood game.
Dude, that's totally okay. Whenever I found out that they were going to be releasing the first 3 Ratchet and Clank games for the PS3, I was pumped. In fact, I was really upset because it was when I was actually working in electronics at the time. I was the fill-in for a guy named Trent. And someone had put them out, and I was like, "Sweet, they have them out already." And I said it right in front of Trent, and he was like, "That's not supposed to be out yet." And he ganked them from the shelf, so I couldn't get them immediately.
See, I played one of the game. So 1 year for Christmas, they didn't. I think this was when they were done making Spyro games, I guess. Mm-hmm. And my grandma got me Ratchet and Clank for Christmas. And it's like, what's this? He's like, oh, well, this store Clark said that if you like Spyro, you're definitely going to like this game. And it was like, I think one of the Ratchet and Clank games. And it's like, I didn't like it. What the fuck? What is this? I don't like this. It's bullshit.
Aww.
Unpopular opinion.
Okay, so I might have a spike that's been driven through my soul right now, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. went
no.
to. Oh,
s-
sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm amped up for Spyro
Yeah,
specific.
same. Looks really good.
It looks like Spyro. It's not fucking Skylanders.
Fuck Skylanders. Enjoy hell. Like I've been seeing all this fan art of all the Spyro stuff, and I'm like, yes, this is beautiful. This is good fan art.
Heck, looking at the game, like what little footage we have of the game so far, it looks like a movie.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, I want to play this game. She's like, okay, maybe for your birthday. And I was like even now, me and my sister could go halvesies on PS4, but I want to wait until I get the game, like I'm available to get the game, because see what the price range is. I can see it's probably gonna be $30 or $40 because Crash Bandicoot got a reboot. And it was like it's like $30 or $40, so that's what I'm rounding it up for the Spyro reboot. So I'm over here like, okay, I might just wait till my birthday so I can get them both.
Hey Jay, you and I should go halvesies on a PS4 for me.
You know, you could just come over here and use mine.
But I want one.
He'll buy the new Spyro reboot and he can come play over at your house.
You know what? I'll take that offer. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna get a PS4 here pretty soon, but
You'll probably you can play Spyro 1, she'll play Spyro 2, and you'll both like take turns playing 3.
oh, 3's a bitch.
There's a lot of challenges in it I've seen.
It's fun, but it's a bitch. Specifically though, if they wind up releasing, I don't know, either Crash or Spyro for the Switch, please, Insomniac, and I don't know, Bob Toy Bob Games, is that who's really Toys for Bob? Toys for Bob is making the Spyro like remaster. Toys for Bob, please make toys for Lazrpo.
Oh my god.
And make one for the Switch or the PC. Please. I beg with the utmost with both of my fingers. Beg with both of my fingers.
I only beg with my index fingers, though. Because if I beg with my middle fingers, I'm offending people.
Oh yeah, have you guys seen the trailer for the new not Guardians, the new Avengers movie that's coming out on the 27th?
I have not.
Seriously? It looks like a great movie.
You asked me if I have, and I haven't.
Look it up. It's beautiful.
Shit. I'm sorry I was honest. I'm going now.
No.
Well, fine.
Yeah, I saw it twice. The second time was at the movies last night, and I went to see A Quiet Place, which was it was very disheartening because my expectations were higher.
Was it just very quiet the entire time?
It was it was quiet. I don't like being like, pretty much you're sitting in a room with people chewing popcorn and it's like crunch crunch, and my mom and sister are right beside me, so one on both ear I can hear it crunching and it's not that great, so I don't like it.
That gives me an idea. An entire movie done in ASMR.
Oh my god. No.
Yep. No. AMSR. The musical.
I can't hear you very well. Why did you say that? I can't hear you very well. That would be the worst. Imagine that live, people just whispering on a stage.
Whispering
no.
into microphones, like they have the microphones up to their mouth, and they're whispering into it, just being broadcast over the speakers, and the reverb's so bad because they have to turn everything up so bad that it's just a constant squeal because they're talking like this, and the mic sensitivity has to be all the way up, and the speakers have to be all the way up.
Even better, like there's absolutely no amplification whatsoever, so you just have everyone really close to the stage, and everyone's just leaning in with like the old style horns that you would hold up. and you just have to listen into whispers for like an hour and a half of nothing but like exposition. It's just like, why must you fall upon the gracious floor?
Oh my god.
That's like the best and worst idea. That's like an art school project. So, is there anything else that we should talk about? Like, are we getting like, I don't really have much to talk about. Do you guys have anything to talk about? I'm kind of wondering, do you guys have anything to talk about? Because we're really,
You know what? I've come to realize that ASMR is dead. So like we can probably go ahead and end this at this point because like ASMR is dead.
ASMR is not dead. If anything, ASMR is alive and well. Breezy made a video on it, and I know this would be true.
Yes, but her video was called ASMR is dead.
You know, that's very meta. But if that Latin girl can speak for like 3 minutes and not actually start her story, then that was really cool. And also, they have weird, cringy stuff on there, and that's always worth it. I'm gonna eat chips on ASMR tonight as a live stream.
Oh no.
I'll just whisper really quiet like this, then you'll just hear.
That would actually be great for like an ASMR live show, and the audience is louder than the person on stage.
No. You're drinking a milk. No, you're drinking like a soda or milkshake. Just goes into mic.
And then you just belch really loud into the microphone. Sorry. ASMR tampering playing. Well, when the morning starts and the lights go down.
Oh! I can show this to I has a bell on my collar.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it at the convention I was at this weekend.
Very nice.
I also got this one. This kitty collar.
It's cute.
It is cute. Yeah, I wish it was black and red instead of black and gold, which is still really, really cute.
Oh yeah, you want to know a fun fact about my profile photo? So I cropped it, and the reason why was because it's anthroform. The left bottom, I forgot to tell it was a request. I can't complain, but I probably should have told the artist to put some pants on her. So I had to crop it.
You know, I was actually going to call that. I was like, no, that can't be the reason why.
No. Like, there's nothing there. It's just, you know, she's just naked. So.
My goodness.
It's all natural after this.
This only gets more awkward when people start saying, I really like your fursona. Then they're like, do you want to RP? I noticed you're not wearing pants.
No, thank you. It just crops photo.
Oh, this has been the 3 Nerd Podcast. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw you guys were live. I'm like, fuck! Didn't get the. I was sad because I didn't get the ping, and I was busy with meetings with my team, and oh god. Sorry. It's okay.
We didn't mean it.
It's okay.
I mean, heck, we started late too. Like it.
Yeah, we did start very late.
We managed, like, we didn't hit the timing very well. So even if you got the memo, it would have been in the middle of something.
Part of the reason why I was late. So Allie had a terrible day at school. Yeah, the day before. And so we were trying to figure out something to do. And I sat her down. I had a long talk with her, lectured her about a bunch of stuff like that. And then I basically said, look, if you can get a star, because star means good behavior. If you can get stars, we will play Lego Star Wars on my computer because she loves that game.
Mm-hmm.
So every day she comes home with a star on her on how she behaved for the day. We get to play Lego Star Wars for a little bit, which meant I had to play Lego Star Wars before the podcast.
Hey, that's a good reason.
I was literally parenting.
And then I receive here to add some context as to why we were so late, because you sent me the notification like 2 minutes before the latest we normally start. I was or about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I was in bed and I got the notification and I stared at it for a bit. And I got up and I started working around the house, trying to make myself look like a presentable human being.
Me.
the most minor point possible. And the whole time I was monotonely singing Weezer songs to Jay.
For what reason were those?
I don't know. I was just remembering the worst Weezer songs I could hash out and just monotonely sending them to
What was
you.
with the other day when you sent me that one?
What one? Oh, when Beverly Hills started playing and I just sent you a video of me staring into the camera.
Yep, that's great.
I mean, if that was the one, then it's because Beverly Hills started playing randomly on my Chromecast, and I just started staring into the camera because it upset me. But I come to find out, and I need to I really need to stop doing this. My lovely dog, Nikita, she's adorable, she's cute. She really needs a bath because she kind of stinks. But there was a trash bag on the floor, and before I laid down, I filled the trash bag. I tied it up, thought it was going to be good, and she ripped it up and pulled a bunch of stuff out. So the house is a mess again. She dragged it into this room, so I cleaned up this room real quick after finding out, and right after I got done singing awful Weezer covers. And then I just started shoving her toys under the bed. Well, she started pulling them all back out. So I threw them in. I threw them in the corner over here. I yelled at her, which now she kind of doesn't want anything to do with me.
Oh.
I repositioned my microphone because it was over there recording guitars. And as soon as I sit down to start broadcasting, essentially, I get a knock at the door, and it's this kid trying to sell me cookies. So I go over there, I tell him, no, I'm not interested. Nikita's barking like crazy. I come back in here, and I start the podcast. So we started fairly late, about 30 minutes late. Then I come back, Jay's not here. So 3 things from the story. Don't have a dog. Weezer songs that are already bad can never be made better if you make them even worse. And put an electric fence around your house so kids don't go to your doorstep. Laser pro tips. That was my story.
I would like to go ahead and eat dinner. It came out of the oven. And we're at an hour and a half. So you think now's a good time to wrap up?
But Moon just got here.
No, it's fine.
I don't want to like dart off, but like food just came out of the oven a couple minutes ago, so it's starting to cool off. And
fine. I guess.
So who's going first?
I guess I can.
I have been ArticJay. You can find me on youtube.com/ArticJay, twitter.com/ArticJay, and twitch.tv/ArticJay.
And I have been Lazrpo, and you can find me at youtube.com/Lazrpo, or you can find me at twitter.com/stickytreason. That's sticky_TREASON. And I am going to do ASMR for the rest of the podcast.
And I'm Moon under Moonlight Shimmer, but you can find me at youtube.com/Lucy Moon. I guess I don't know what to do there, but you can find me on Twitter / Pika_Lucy, and you can find me on da.com/LittleMooney18. Thank you and good night.
And this
has been the Three Nerds Podcast. And if you want to watch more of us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Or if you really, really like us, you can give us a like at the same time. Possibly even get the bell notification down at the bottom. And you can find us at Twitter at twitter.com/3nerdcast.
all right. Anyways, till the next time, you all have fun.
Indeed. Have a nice day, y'all.
Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Goodbye.